Welcome to the Lose Your Big Ass Stomach podcast. I'm your host, Jay Jackson, and my mission here is to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and take back control of your health so that you can look and feel your best by being the best version of yourself, mentally and physically, while destroying the mediocre agenda society is trying to brainwash you into, and breaking our families' generational curses of being unhealthy by being a healthy and fit role model. It's time to set a new standard. It's time to set a new standard of living. If you find the podcast helpful, be sure to hit that follow button because that helps us build a movement. Let's go. Guys, I've come to realize a lot of people are eating foods, and these foods are fairly healthy. And people are like, man, I'm trying to lose this weight, I'm eating healthy, but I don't know why it's not going down. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm about to show you what foods you're eating that's causing you not to be able to see results, okay? Before I dive into these foods, which you want to stick around to the end because I see a lot of people eat these last two, all right? What's also important is not just what foods you're eating, but how much you're eating, okay? Let's not kid ourselves here. Like, you can lose weight just eating a goddamn piece of bread if that's all you eat every day, even though you're going to be starving. You're like basically starving yourself eating that little. But when you eat the right amount of food, you will lose weight. But if you're eating these foods I'm getting ready to share with you, a lot of y'all don't know how much you actually eating. Some of these calories from some of these different foods I'm getting ready to share with you, they add up extremely quick, but y'all just don't realize it, okay? And this is what keeps you from being able to drop body fat. That way you can flatten your stomach, all right? So let's go ahead and get into it. Number one. The first one, I'm going to bundle these up because I see a lot of y'all eat these for breakfast. That's what I tend to see. Is bagels, donuts, and croissants. Yeah. I see a whole lot of folks, they hit me up, man, you know, because people be asking for my little grocery list I be giving out on Instagram and Facebook. And folks be like, I ask people, well, what's your eating habits looking like right now? Yeah, man, this is what I do for breakfast. I do like a bagel with some egg whites or a sausage or something like that. And I'm like, dog, here's the thing. It's not that these foods are bad. There's no bad food. But if your goal is to lose belly fat, if your goal is to lose weight, you fight an uphill battle if you're eating foods like this for breakfast. One, you're eating a lot of processed food. All right, you're eating a lot of what I call empty calories. Not to mention if you're like pre-diabetic or you're type 2 diabetic, it's not just sugar from candy or sugar from sodas and juice that you have to cut back on. It's the starchy carbs that a lot of y'all are eating. The empty calories that y'all are eating from these starchy foods like bagels. What kind of nutritional value is a bagel giving you? What type of nutritional value is a damn donut giving you? Y'all remember, I used to look at The Simpsons back in the days. And The Simpsons, they had this, the police officer. And when you see the police officer, what he used to have? That donut, right? He used to have a donut. What he used to have? What else he used to have? That big old ass stomach. Yeah. And you wonder why you can't lose that stomach. Because you're eating donuts for breakfast. See, society, they want to give you this perception of how life is supposed to be. Oh, just wake up, go to a coffee shop, get you a coffee and get you a donut. But that ain't how you really supposed to be living. Living like that is how you're like, man, I'm going to get the caffeine from the coffee, but then you wonder why you don't feel the effects of the caffeine as much as you might like to. It's because your ass getting older and you're eating too much sugar. That sugar is, how can I explain it? Sugar causes inflammation inside the body, okay? Sugar is toxic to the body in a way because you wonder how people have, type 2 diabetes and, Alzheimer's. This happens from an excess amount of sugar in your diet. You cut back on the sugar, you'll notice you feel better. And not just like, sugar from like candy and stuff, but also from these types of foods that we're eating, the bagels, the donuts, the goddamn cupcakes. You be at work and they bring a whole bunch of cupcakes in there for everybody. That don't mean your ass got to eat it. You do not have to eat it, okay? And so you could just eat you some fruit or something like that. You got grown-ass people out here in their 20s and their 30s and their 40s and 50s don't be eating no fruit. I don't know. I feel like everybody who's looking at me on Instagram, I don't know, something in my eye. I'm trying to get it out, but I'm still trying to get y'all this game at the same time. But anyway, bagels, donuts, croissants, the calories also add up extremely fast. 200, 300, 400 plus calories just from a croissant, a bagel, or a donut, if not more. Because some of y'all, you eat this, but then you also drink your frappuccino from a coffee shop like Starbucks. That frappuccino, easily 200-300 calories. And so just from a croissant and a frappuccino, your ass is right around 500 to 700 calories already. And then you wonder why you're hungry within the next hour or two. It's empty calories, man. The sugar also makes you get hungrier. It's crazy how that works. But sugar makes you want to eat more food. It makes you want to eat more sugar. And so you got to cut this back. All right? Then if you want to lose that belly fat, do it in moderation. I'm not saying you got to cut it out completely, but I would steer clear of this particular food. Number 2, this one right here is near and dear to my heart, man. Because growing up, man, I was what you call a sugar addict. I used to love eating sugar. I was the honey bun king. The honey buns, the regular honey buns. It was like, I used to like eating those, but then it wasn't sweet enough for me, and so I switched over to doing the honey buns with the white glaze on it, right? But outside of that, it was cereal. I got so bad with cereal, man. I could eat a whole box of cereal, of Fruity Pebbles and Cinnamon Toast Crunch in a day. That's bad. I could get away with it when I was in my teens and my early 20s, but let me mess around and try to do that now. Man, I don't feel like straight trash. Straight trash. Some of y'all wondering why you have brain fog. You wonder why you have gut issues. Like your gut health is poor. You have you feel tired all the time. Guys, you're eating pure sugar. I know it tastes good. Like it's still in me. It's still in me. I would love to still eat that way. But if I eat that way, I know the consequences of eating like that. I'm not going to have the energy that I have now. Like back then, I even used to have eczema all on my hands and feet. My hands would, and feet would have what do you call that? Like little water bumps on them, like little water bumps. And then they would dry up, and then my hands would get real flaky. And when I stopped eating like that, all my skin issues went away. I used to even have acid reflux. Guys, I used to be a kid having acid reflux before I was even in my early 20s and late teens. And I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know how to explain myself to my parents and my grandparents at the time. I didn't know what to tell them. I just knew I couldn't go to sleep. I'm like, man, I feel like I'm about to die. Like my esophagus burning. The next day or two, I can't even eat nothing because I'm like, it's still painful and sore to eat and drink anything. And so I developed a lot of GERD symptoms because of this type of junk food that I was eating all the time. And I noticed that a lot of y'all are going through the same thing. It's not just about dropping the weight. It's not just about losing the belly fat. Damn, it's about your health too. Don't you want to feel good? I want to feel good. Now guys, if you 30, 50, 100 pounds overweight, that's a significant amount of weight. Can you imagine carrying around a 30, 50, 100 plus pound book bag every day from the start of your day to the end of the day? How tired do you think you're going to be? What kind of aches and pains you feel like you're going to have? Feet going to be aching. You can feel it in your knees. Might even feel it in your lower back. Because that book bag heavy as hell. Even a 30 pound, I'm not even saying 100 pound. Even a 30 pound book bag can be heavy as hell. Like just go to the gym and hold a 25 pound weight in your hand. And just hold it right there for a minute with your arms bent. You'll be like, man, that motherfucker heavy. I got to put it down. Imagine walking around every day with extra 30 pounds. And you wonder why you're tired. You wonder why you want to sit down everywhere you go. You see what I'm saying? So it's very, very important that you're not eating things like sugary cereal. Because not only will it cause you to have health issues in the long run, it's also going to cause your weight to start creeping up more and more. You're wondering why. But it's because of the foods that you're eating. Okay? So that's number 2. Number 3 is peanut butter. Peanut butter and almond butter. This is one of the foods that I also used to love because I used to love eating Reese's Cups. That's my number 1 candy. Love Reese's Cups. It got to the point I ain't even want just a little bit of Reese's Cup. I wanted the big cup Reese's Cup. When I seen the big cup Reese's Cup come out, man, I was like a big kid in a slim kid body. My heart would start beating fast every time I walk into the gas station. I'm like, man, boy, I'm about to have a time tonight. Let me get me a Sprite and 2 packs, not one, 2 packs of big Reese's Cups. Can't make this shit up. And I would eat it. After about 5, 10, 15 minutes, feel like trash. Man, if you look at the amount of calories that are in peanut butter, like just not even the candy, not even Reese's Cup, just peanut butter. I did a reel on for Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, like one of them short videos, and I demonstrated how peanut butter, 2 tablespoons. I'm not talking about the whole thing, just 2 tablespoons. Some of y'all don't even know what tablespoon is, but 2 tablespoons is damn near 200 calories. That's not even counting the whole meal that you go eat. Just the 2 tablespoons of peanut butter or the almond butter. It don't mean that it's not healthy, but them calories add up fast. Guys, here's the thing. It's a difference between eating healthy and eating for fat loss. Big difference. Guys, I think we've all seen somebody who's like a pescatarian, a vegetarian, or vegan. All my vegan words, don't come for me now. Take your snowflake ass somewhere else. All right? We eat meat over here. Yes, we eat meat. But anyway, you ain't eating that y'all old fake ass vegan meat. Oh, I'm just gonna eat my Beyond Meat burger. Like your ass don't want to eat no meat. I know you want to eat some meat. You want to be just like your boy. But it's okay. Anyway, why do these vegans and vegetarians still be overweight? Why they still be having love handles and fupas and big old ass, man titties? How is that even possible? A lot of people might ask. Well, they're eating healthy, but eating too goddamn much healthy food. See, you can overeat on healthy food and gain weight. You can overeat on healthy food and gain weight. And if you gain so much weight, 30, 50, 100 pounds, is that truly healthy? Because if I'm 30, 50, or 100 plus pounds, do you know how exhausted I'm going to be? Do you know how much that extra weight, like, it causes you to have like negative impacts in your social life, your standard of living. You know what I'm saying? You're not as happy about going out with friends and family because of your weight. You might be too tired to hang out with family and friends because of your weight. You can't really play with your kids and your boo thing in the bedroom because of your weight. You can't have as much fun in the bedroom as you might want to because of your weight. And then just think to yourself, man, if I was extra 50 pounds down, man, well, life be a whole lot better. Life be a whole lot better, man. What I need to do? What I need to do, man? I'm feeling bad right now. Your ass is eating too much. It might be healthy, but you're eating too much of it. So you need more structure around how much of these things you eat. All right? And so that's number 3. Cut out the peanut butter, man. You can eat at a minimum, but track it. If your ass ain't tracking, you slacking. Start using an app like MyFitnessPal. That way you're aware of how much you're eating, man. All right? Very, very important. These are things I do with my coaching clients. That way I bring awareness to how much they're eating. They still eat the foods they like to eat, but now they know how much of it they need to eat. That way you lose the weight and you can keep it off. If you're going through man, I'm losing weight, but it keep on coming back, that's frustrating, man. That's very discouraging. And I feel your pain. I can empathize with that. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're putting in the time and effort, you're like, what the hell am I doing wrong? You lack structure, and you lacking that structure causes you to have inconsistency with your weight. That's what's happening. All right. So that's number 3. Number 4 is it's like a bundle. All right. Just so this podcast will be extremely long, got to bundle it up. Put a little bow on it. Sodas, Simply lemonades, and sweet tea. I had to say Simply lemonade because when I be doing some of these videos at Whole Foods, I realized they even have Simply lemonade at Whole Foods. Man, y'all ass buying so much Simply lemonade. Whole Foods, they can't deny it. They gotta put it in there because it's a big money maker for them. But they know damn well if you drinking Simply lemonade that you can get type 2 diabetes. Your A1C levels going up. pre-diabetic. You celebrating on the weekend, being fat. Hey, give me that vodka. Give me that tequila. Post some of that simple lemonade right here. And now not only are you drinking the simple lemonade, sugar, extra calories, but you're also drinking it with alcohol. And you wonder why when you step on the scale on Monday or Tuesday, the damn weight done went up. Guys, you drinking your calories. You drinking them. That's the fastest. If I had to give you the fastest path to gain weight, like I've a couple of years ago, there was this guy named I can't remember his name. He did something called like fit the fat to fit, something like that. Ain't no way in the hell I would have did that. But he was fit, in shape, had abs and everything, and he gained weight. He gained like, I think it was like 65 or 80 pounds or something like that. And then he went through the process of losing it all, but he publicized it. All right. And he ended up getting a divorce. I can't say that this was the only reason that he got divorced, but I'm almost positive that it was one of the reasons why it happened. Because, man, that weight caused a lot of, not just like physical issues, but also mental issues, emotional issues. Guys, if you're going through depression, if you're going through like mental health challenges, a lot of it can be tied to your gut health. If you're not eating well, you won't feel well. Not just from an energy standpoint, but from a mindset standpoint. If you know that you're always feeling low vibration, easy for you to get into ruts and depressions all the time. Like we're human, so we ebb and flow, you know what I'm saying? But if it's all the time, you gotta start paying attention to your diet. Your food diet, the beverages that you're drinking, even the people that you associate with. All of that is a diet. Even the type of shit you look at on social media, it's a diet. Like, guys, if I looked at all the toxic things that's all on social media, do y'all really think I'd be able to post content consistently? Hell no. I would have to be a psychopath to still be able to post content if I have a toxic diet of eating junk food and looking at all this crazy stuff on social media. No. You got to take care of your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual health. All right? And food can be very spiritual as well. All right? You see people all the time in church, and they do things like Ramadan, or they do things where they go water fast, different things like that, right? And so it's very, very important that you start being mindful of the quality of the food you put in. Some of y'all grown as hell, you don't be drinking no water. Oh, it's nasty. What the hell water supposed to taste like? Drink water, man. Okay? That way you hydrate. Our body is like 50+% water. And so if you're not drinking water, if all you're drinking is sodas, coffee, what else? Simple lemonade, sweet teas, what do you think that's doing to your body if you're not drinking water? Not only are you dehydrated, but it's like almost like pouring dirt into your gasoline while you're putting it in your car. It might run for a little while, but eventually that car will break down. That's what's happening in your body. You pouring a whole bunch of sugar in your tank. You pouring a whole bunch of sugar in your tank, and you trying to go through the whole day with all the stress and the responsibilities and life and work and family, everything you got to deal with, but you operating at 40% every day because you're not even hydrated. Of course you're going to be tired. Of course you're going to be way more stressed, irritable, having headaches, feeling sick. Your immune system is dropping because you're not fueling your body properly with something simple as drinking water. All right? That's number 4. Number 5, salads. Guys, salads have never really been appealing to me. Never. I just never wanted to do it. I'm like, man, I don't want to eat no goddamn lettuce. No, I just never liked it. Some people, they love it. And to each his own. But here's the thing. Whether you do it or you don't, salads can pack a lot of calories. If you go over to, Chick-fil-A, or if you go to, I ain't been to McDonald's in years, but I think McDonald's got a salad too. But you go to any of these places, they have a salad. More of these bigger chains, they show you how many calories are in the salad. Pay attention to it. And sometimes what they'll do is they'll show you one serving has 700 calories, 600 calories. But you have to figure out what the total amount of servings is. Because sometimes it's 2 or 3 servings. And so you thinking that you're eating it's only a 600 calorie salad, but it could be a 1,200 calorie salad because it could be 2 servings in that one salad. Guys, you have to pay attention to this stuff. Like I said earlier, You can overeat on healthy food and not lose weight and not lose that stomach. And you'd be like, man, what am I doing wrong? Your ass is overeating. Okay? That's number 5. Last one, and dare I say, the best one. Shouts out to all my snackers, man. I know it be so many folks that I be talking to in the DM, man. All I eat is 1 meal a day. I just be snacking, man. Did I eat 1 meal a day? What you be snacking on? Man, I be eating like my trail mix. I be eating my chips. Yeah, that would it be. That what you call a whole bunch of processed food, a whole bunch of empty calories, and you can snack on this food all day long, and the calories just stacking up, and you wonder why you're still hungry. It's empty calories. You have to start eating more foods that have more nutritional value to them. The fruits, the vegetables, the proteins, guys. Like, I know I sound like a broken record for the people who've been rocking with me for a minute, but you have to start eating in this way and not eating a lot of this food from like fast food places. You got to bring it home. You got to eat it fresh. It's very important. If you want to be not just fit and healthy for a small period of time, but you want to be fit and healthy for a longer period of time, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years, 50 years, guys, you got to start paying attention to the quality of the food you eat. What's the point in losing all this weight if you still feel like trash? What's the point in losing all this weight if you still can't do the things you truly enjoy doing because you're tired? You have brain fog. You're feeling irritable. You're feeling hungry all day. That's the worst. Can you imagine trying to lose weight and you feel hungry all day long? Man, ain't nobody trying to do that. Of course you want to go back to eating junk food and eat a whole bunch of food. But if you just snacking on chips and trail mix all day, that's what it'll do to you. It'll have your blood sugar spiking. You have the whole day. Your blood sugar just spiking. Every time you eat, boom, it's back up, then it'll drop back down. You tired, you hungry, boom. You eat again, then it'll drop back down again. You're like, damn, man, I'm exhausted. I need a meal to eat. Then you go get you a big old ass meal from McDonald's or Chipotle or something. 800 to 1,200 calories. And wonder why your ass can't lose no weight. This is what be happening. Guys, I know some of y'all, you might be listening right now. You like, but he is talking he talking right to my ass. I know this shit. I've been coaching over 15 years. I know what you're going through. All right. Now, there's certain specifics and details that some of y'all may be going through individually, but the overwhelming majority of people that I help and coach, these are the types of lifestyles that I see y'all are going through because a lot of y'all are busy. You know, a lot of y'all, you're not trying to sit down in the goddamn kitchen for 2-3 hours a day and meal prep like a bodybuilder. And so you look for something that's convenient. You look for finger food, look for something quick. And not realizing these quick things like the trail mix and the chips, the calories add up real fast. And if you're not paying attention or you don't have a professional making you aware of these things, man, some of y'all been doing this for years. You've been working out, but you've been eating like this for years. And wondering why your body ain't looking no different. Wondering why your body don't look like you've been working out, but you've been working out. It's the nutrition. All right. If you start to avoid eating these healthy foods, dare I say healthy, if you stop eating these foods and avoid eating them so much, you will start to see progress. All right. How do I know? Because I help my coaching clients do it all the time. Shouts out to one of my coaching clients, April. She's down as of today, down 50 pounds in 6 months. Getting it. This is what we do, man. It ain't got to be perfect. Got coaching clients like Kataka down 55 plus pounds in his 50s. Getting it. It's important to understand your nutrition. It's not just work out, do a whole lot of cardio. It's your eating habits. You got to start developing a healthy relationship with the food that you eat. Once you do that, you'll be able to lose the weight to keep it off. Now, if you want to tighten up and tone up, then you're going to have to start lifting weights while your eating habits are on point too. All right. Anyway, hopefully y'all found this podcast helpful. If you did, be sure to hit the follow button, leave boy a 5-star rating so we continue to grow this movement. And we out of here. Let go. Yo, appreciate you for tapping in and listening to the podcast episode today. Hopefully you found it valuable. And if you did and you want to learn more about how I can help you lose the big ass stomach, transform your body, and get your health on point, DM me real results over on Instagram at JJacksonOfficial for more information. And I'll reach back out to you to do what I can to help you hit those health and fitness goals. Let's get it.